Okay. Okay, so we're gonna restart. Alpha Lambda Delta honors high academic achievement in the first year of college. The purpose of the organization is to encourage superior academic achievement among students in their first year in institutions of higher education and to promote intelligent living and a continued high standard of learning. ALD assists students in recognizing and developing meaningful goals for their roles in society.
All right. Alpha Lambda Delta was founded as an honor society in 1924 at the University of Illinois by the Dean of Women, Maria Leonard. It soon became a national organization as chapters were established at Purdue University in 1926 and at the DePaul University in 1927. Growth of the society has continued with over 400 chapters now being recognized. These candidates who are now presented for induction have attended the high standard required by Alpha Lambda Delta and are worthy to be recognized by both your renowned institutions and Alpha Lambda Delta for their notable achievement and scholarship.
We are here to inform the inductees concerning our organization, and we're going to ask you to take the pledge to make the best possible use of your education. The initials of our names stand for the Greek words Aleloi Lampedia Diadosisen, which stands for the motto, "We shall pass our torches on one to another."
Alpha Lambda Delta represents a lighted candle. The golden base of the candle signifies honesty, it signifies integrity, which are the very foundation on which we build as an organization. The shaft of our candle signifies strength and courage. The light of our candle signifies truth and wisdom, which can dispel ignorance and superstition and give us the insight to live well in our time.
The red represents the burning flame of knowledge, white represents the search for truth, and gold represents the strong base of honor. These, our three colors, symbolize the standards held by members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Your education is the means by which you learn to recognize the wonders of science, to appreciate the beauty of great literature and the arts, to use well your own language, to learn the lessons of past history, to speak and read the languages of others, to study the social and political forces of our world, and to discuss the thought and the philosophy of other ages. Throughout these means, you can evaluate the forces and standards of your generation and learn to live significantly.
We now wish to induct individually the students who have earned the privilege of becoming members of your chapter of Alpha Lambda Delta. So we're going to start with reciting the pledge. And again, if you could stay muted, but feel free. I know there's a watch party going on, so a bunch of you are together, but wherever you are, feel free to read along with the Alpha Lambda Delta pledge. I accept membership into Alpha Lambda Delta, understanding that in doing so, I assume the responsibility of continuing to maintain its standards of service, of diligence, and of integrity. I pledge to promote high scholarship and to use my education for the benefit of my community, my nation, and the world in which we live. Okay, so now we are going to share the names of each of the inductees in today's ceremony. And we ask that you look for your name. They're going to be in alphabetical order. And I'll try and go slowly, but not too slow because we have a lot of names. So bear with us, sit back, relax, look for your name. And when you see your name, you can type in chat the words "I accept." And for the watch party, you could just do that on behalf of one person, however you want to handle it, over there in Georgia. Okay. So again, type in chat, "I accept" when you see your name. Oh, Go ahead, Chris. I'll let you read that last slide with today's date.
Well, you have now recorded your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta on the 10th of April of 2025. May you find in the years ahead the rewards of an educated person. Imagination, adventure, humor, compassion, and understanding. May you have acceptance in your dealings with all persons, generosity in giving those in need, and insight into the feelings of others. In relating your education to the world in which you live, you can make a meaningful contribution to society. Congratulations to you all, and welcome to our wonderful family.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, as I mentioned, the next part is just a little welcome from our national organization, and then we're going to talk about certificates and pins if they relate to your chapter. Oh, and the benefit, some of the benefits I want to highlight. So let us start with the video. Uh-oh.
Congratulations, new members of Alpha Lambda Delta.
Welcome to our organization, and congratulations on your hard work this past semester. It's truly paid off.
Congratulations on your induction into Alpha Lambda Delta.
Hello, and congratulations on your academic achievement. May today be the beginning of your journey with Alpha Lambda Delta.
We are here today, first and foremost, to celebrate your accomplishments, what you have been able to do as individuals. So I'd like to speak to a couple of you in the room. Typically, in my induction ceremonies here at Western, students typically fall in two buckets. I don't want to generalize or overgeneralize, but allow me to speak to at least two audiences, and some of you may fall out inside the margins here. First, a lot of you graduate high school with all the expectations in the world that you are going to do tremendously well in college.
Is that muted?
That's outstanding. Hope you feel validated. You should. All the accomplishments, all the hard work you did in high school.
I could hear her talking before you started touching everything.
And today you're here because you've earned that. I'd also like to talk to the students who may have been a little bit more like me, who college sounded great coming out of high school, but I doubted myself. I doubted my ability. I wasn't sure if I could stand alongside other college students and earn the same grades as them. And overall, just scared of failure. Let's be a little bit honest. But guess what? You're in here with all the other folks that have those high expectations for themselves. And nobody's experience is better or worse than the others, but I hope you take a moment to appreciate that. You are exactly where you belong. You're in the room. You made it. You're here for a reason.
Induction into ALD is a noteworthy accomplishment. Not only have you earned membership in this preeminent honor society, but you did it during what is arguably the hardest year of college, the first. I work with hundreds of first-year students every year. I impress upon each of them the importance of community, finding purpose. I explain the value of mentors, professional development, and service to their local communities. Your home chapter will provide you with all of these things and more. I have little doubt that membership in ALD will be the first of many accomplishments and accolades earned on your path to graduation.
Get involved with your chapter. Explore the leadership opportunities offered. Also take some time to explore the variety of resources on the Alpha Lambda Delta website. Seek out opportunities that will allow you to build on your skills and ones that will allow you to give back to the community. Take full advantage of your membership in this National Academic Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievement.
You have joined an amazing honor society, and kudos to you for all that you've accomplished so far in your college career. Alpha Lambda Delta, or we like to call it ALD, is filled with some amazing opportunities just for you. So make sure to get involved.
I hope you take the time to learn about what the national organization and, more importantly, what your chapter has to offer. Participate. Connect with others from different disciplines that share a common level of intellectual curiosity. Engage. Participate in a service project, whether it be assisting others in their first year transition or a community campus service project. Give back. Lead. Get involved with your chapter by sharing your ideas, your talents, and your skills. Inspire. Consider taking on a chapter leadership role. Participate in ALD webinars and develop those leadership skills that will serve you well beyond
The
graduate
118
in your personal and
people.
professional life. You have a fire inside you, and now is the time to shine. Congratulations and welcome to Alpha Lambda Delta.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Alpha Lambda Delta family.
Welcome to our organization, and again, congratulations.
Okay, so while I'm here on a couple different websites, let me just share a few more things, and then we'll go back to the PowerPoint. So mostly there's a ton on our website. I'm not gonna show you everything. I do like to highlight 3 unique programs for us that are unique and exclusive benefits to you. So first, I would just encourage you to explore our website. We're at nationalald.org. So lots of stuff there for you to peruse. The 3 things I want to point out are our scholarships. So be familiar with those. Think about applying. Start to maybe make some plans. They won't really be open until the fall, and then you do apply in the spring. So we have 4 different types: an undergraduate one, a study abroad, graduate fellowships, and a service fellowship. The graduate fellowships, by the way, are part of that lifetime membership. You can apply for a graduate fellowship with ALD like for the rest of your life. So in 10 years from now, you want to go to law school or go to grad school, years after undergrad, you can come back and apply. There's also a really good resource down here that I would encourage you to check out, which is just information about other scholarships, not ours, but other external scholarships that I would encourage you to look at some others and apply for as many as you can. The Perks program is, again, a unique benefit. It's sort of what it sounds like. It's discounts and perks, mostly discounts and free giveaways and stuff for all members. It's a program we participate in. There are hundreds of thousands of benefits or discounts you can get on food, local things, even pizza and food and oil changes and you name it, health and wellness things, travel. So a lot of benefit here. You will make back your membership fee in no time. Movie tickets, things like that. You do need to opt into it. It's available to everybody. It doesn't cost you anything more, but you do need to opt in, and by clicking on that register button. And the last thing I want to show on a website is our leadership program. So this is a leadership certificate series, self-paced. So you could take this summer to do it or the next 3 years to do it. It's all online. 12 different topics that are important career building topics for you to develop. These are online courses. Each one might take 30, 40 minutes. It's not like a semester course. If you complete 10 out of the 12, your choice for topic, your name will be added on our website as part of our directory. So that's pretty cool. So I urge you to check out the leadership program. And again, you do need to opt into it or enroll in it, even though it comes with your membership. Okay, so we did the welcome video. So these are the 3 benefits that I just mentioned: scholarships, perks, and leads. I do want to mention 3 others that I didn't pull up on the website, which is our career conversations. We have a lot of resources to help you develop career skills, career readiness skills, some educational partners like internships that you could check out here. And then we do have a store, nationalald.org/store. That's where you can purchase things, swag of any kind, or honor cords and that sort of thing when you graduate. I would encourage you to follow us online. And in fact, Chris, can you do me a big favor and put in our Instagram link? Do you have a link to our Instagram that you can add to, oops, I could pull it up here too, but let me just actually, yeah, yeah. We just dropped a post about 5 minutes ago just for this ceremony, welcoming all of you to Alpha Lambda Delta. So we're pretty active on Instagram, a little bit on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook at National ALD. Okay, so I have been talking about the next couple of slides. So this is a time for you to either take screenshots or grab a camera and take a picture. Again, it's being recorded, so you can always go back to the recording. Not every chapter distributes membership certificates. Everybody, though, everybody here can download their own copy as a PDF if you'd like. So it's going to vary by chapter. So I'm just going to share a little bit of information. If you're here from APUS, you're getting it directly shipped to you in the mail, so you don't even need to pick it up anywhere. Cal State Northridge is going to have some distribution times. Georgia College is, I believe, having a watch party right now, so they are all hanging out together. And if you are not there from Georgia College and State University, then if you chose to have a printed one, you can pick it up. So that is for those three. The next three, Long Island can pick it up. On campus, Maryland is just doing a download. So I'm going to show you how to access the download in a minute, unless you chose to have it printed. Then Massachusetts Lowell is going to host some times on campus for you to pick it up. Same for SUNY Oneonta, TBD. I know there's a few folks here from Oneonta, so if you have any further information, go ahead and put that in chat. Students could have a choice of whether they wanted one printed or not. A lot of times certificates go to waste and the students don't pick them up, so you had a choice. Samford is also, you could have had it shipped to you or not printed, but you can download it. And last but not least is Youngstown. You'll have a time on campus for you to pick it up. Again, that's if you chose to have one. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got to turn off annotation. These are directions for how to, oops, I don't want that. Downloads. I'm going to leave that there for a second. If you want to just take note of how to download a PDF, you log in, go under records, and then membership certificate, and it's going to be a PDF. It won't fill in the date until, I don't know if technically today is your induction date, so you might want to wait till tomorrow and download it. Okay, thanks, Oneonta. There's a note from Kaylee in the chat. If you're here from SUNY Oneonta, check out that note. Thank you. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna call on you for a second just to talk a little bit about getting involved on campus. I've mentioned a few of the national benefits, but there's certainly all sorts of things happening on your campuses. Chris is an involved leader, so I thought I would ask him to say a few words about the importance of getting involved.
Yeah, thank you so much, Arlene. I would definitely say that yeah, being inducted, I remember when I was inducted, it was an incredible honor. But what you do next is what truly counts, right? Getting involved in an honor society really opens up doors that I think are oftentimes not really thought about. Um, I'll speak some, I've gotten to meet some of my closest friends through Alpha Lambda Delta, people who inspire me every day to do my best, to be my best, people who, believe in me, people who are there to study with me during finals, during midterms. There's so much opportunity when you get involved with Alpha Lambda Delta at the local level, at the national level, even now at the international level, as we really dive into this new journey of as an international organization. I will say there's a lot of room for leadership. Every chapter has their own cabinet, and the structure of it varies from institution to institution. Albeit, what doesn't really vary are definitely the connections that I've heard a lot of students at the various conferences we've had get from being in Alpha Lambda Delta, the connections, the experiences, the networking opportunities, just the ability to get involved in the broader community in your respective broader communities, because a lot of chapters across the nation are really doing wonderful work to help the communities that are in most need. And so I think that's really important. Not only are we really service oriented, but Alpha Lambda Delta is a place where we really get to hone some of our skills, to make friends, to build connections. And so there's a lot of beauty in that, and there's a lot of time for you to get involved. And so I definitely say take advantage of this opportunity. and both in your respective institutions, and please at the national level. We have a conference coming up this fall, so definitely, I know definitely headquarters will be advertising that and promoting it. So definitely consider it. Consider bringing your institution, at the national level too. And so I'm definitely happy to speak more if anyone has any more personal questions. But I'll leave it at that. Again, welcome.
Thanks, Chris. That's awesome. Great. Thank you, Kim, for putting something in there for Cal State Northridge. If you're here from Northridge, check out the chat. Youngstown sent a couple things. I know the advisor wasn't able to be here. So if you are from Youngstown, I'm going to show a couple more slides and then we're going to wrap it up. But if you are here from Youngstown, they're inviting you to follow them, ALD_YSU. And then your officers, which I'll just go through quickly, but again, since it's recorded, you can go back and see this, but they have some great student officers in place. And again, I invited chapters to share specific information, so Youngstown did. So Lexi is your advisor, and again, I know she couldn't be here today. Okay, so that does conclude our ceremony. We were a little delayed, so right around a half an hour. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for attending. For students, congratulations and welcome. Families, congratulations to you too. Thanks everybody for attending. I'm going to hang back. Chris might be here for a little bit. Thank you, Chris, for facilitating today. Hang back if anyone has questions. There was a student who messaged me that they didn't see their name, so I will look for that. And I'll hang for a few more minutes, but thanks again.